Welcome to Finger Gym to Go, Go Bananas edition. My name is Miss Lisa and I'm from the Virginia Beach Public Library. Thank you for joining us today. As you may remember, Finger Gym to Go is about strengthening hand muscles, working on fine motor skills, and hand-eye coordination. So let's see what we'll have in our kit this month. Our first activity is going to be a banana split. So you will have a bag with the materials you need to make this. All of the colors will be different, so you could get something super fancy, or you could just get regular strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. So we'll dump out our Ziploc bag. The instructions will be included. You will have an egg carton, pre-cut, some large pom-poms, different colors and textures. You'll have some small pom-poms, assorted foam shapes, some felt, kind of an amorphous shape there, different colors, a cotton ball, and a banana boat cutout. So banana shapes on each side and a rectangle in the middle to go around your egg carton. So these large pom-poms are going to be our ice cream scoops. The small pom-poms will be our cherries for our ice cream sundae. Our foam shapes will be our sprinkles. Our felt shapes will be our toppings like strawberries or chocolate sauce. And then our cotton ball will be our Cool Whip or whipped cream. You will need glue. It can either be regular school glue or a glue stick. Either one is fine. And you can do this in whatever order you want. I am going to glue on my banana shape first. So I'll just stick some glue here. If you're going to use regular school glue, got some gel glue here, that will help with hand muscles, strengthening hand muscles as they squeeze. Just going to put a little bit of glue on there. There we go. They can make fun patterns with the glue if they're using squeezy glue. If they're using a stick of glue, they can practice putting pressure and gripping. So we'll just glue that down, glue to the sides. It may take a while to stick. You may have to set that aside to let it dry while you're working on the rest of your ice cream scoops. And you can also supplement it with tape if you need to. Okay, just to give you a little tip, if you put a bunch of glue at the bottom, you're just going to pinch at the bottom on each side to get it to stick. So just have your child practice pinching that. Okay, and then set it aside to dry. And it's okay if it's not perfect. And now we're going to work on our ice cream scoops. So they can pick up their ice cream scoop, whichever flavor they want to start with first. I've got some vanilla and maybe some pineapple and maybe some cherry. And I'm going to add my sprinkles. So this is great. They're holding and pinching with one hand and they're squeezing with another. And just have them glue their little foam shapes, their sprinkles, onto their ice cream scoops. And so you should have plenty of choices. It's also a great opportunity to talk about shapes, because you could have some hearts and circles and triangles, squares, all different shapes and colors. So it's a wonderful opportunity to talk about those concepts as well. So I've got some green sprinkles, some heart sprinkles, a yummy looking star sprinkle, add my felt shapes, which are the sauces. You can also glue those on. You can glue them on top. You can glue them underneath. There's no wrong or right way to do this. So your child's artwork will look exactly the way they want it to look, and that is okay. Oh, sorry, George. Okay, so once we're ready, we're going to take our ice cream scoops and we're going to put them in our banana sundae. Okay. You also don't have to glue these. If you want to, they can just lay them on top. That is fine too. Take the cotton ball, pinch, and stretch. And you can just put your Cool Whip or whipped cream right on top of your ice cream sundae. And then add your cherries. So again, you can glue these down if you want to. You don't have to. I put my cherries on top. There we go, and have a lovely ice cream sundae to share with a friend. Here, one for me and one for you, George. There you go. So our next craft is this fun banner that you see behind me. It says "Go Bananas." It's going to come in a nice envelope. So let's just open this up and see what's inside. That's everything. And they say "Go Bananas." And we have some banana cutouts, and they're numbered 1 through 10. And we have a piece of yarn. So for this, you're not going to need any glue, no scissors. This is a lacing activity and a sequencing activity. So you want to go ahead and have your child put these in order 1 through 10. If you are learning, you're in the process of teaching them to tie a knot, this is a good opportunity for that. All right, so I've got number 1. And then you can just let them talk about which number comes next. If you need to, you can tape the end of the yarn. That will make lacing a little bit easier, but you don't have to. And you'll just lace them and make sure that they're in the right order. This is great because they're pinching the yarn with one hand and holding the yarn with holding the banana with the other. Pulling it through. Okay. And however far apart they want them to be is fine. If you want to, if you're learning, if your child is learning to tie knots, you can tie a knot behind each banana if you want it to stay in one place, but you don't have to do that. Okay, I'm not going to lace all of them. And then, once you have them in order 1 through 10, you can have your child unpeel, practice peeling and sticking. And so they're going to have to decide what order the letters will go in. So you turn it over to the opposite side, and then they can start spelling "Go Bananas" with an exclamation point. So they'll just take their banana, the one they think the letter should go on, and stick it on the back anywhere there. Okay. And then you'll have a beautiful banner to hang up that says "Go Bananas." And our last craft is a puppet, because not everybody will have a friend at home who likes to eat bananas, but we can make one. Hello. So we're going to make a puppet. So this will come in a paper bag, and it's sort of closed. It's got a pipe cleaner holding it shut. Carefully remove that, because we're going to need to use the pipe cleaner later. And also we're going to use the hole that has been pre-punched in the bag. And don't rip the bag, because we're going to obviously be using that too. So we're going to dump that out. And this is what you will have. Your paper bag with the hole punched in the corner. A rectangle of brown pipe cleaner. You should have 2 eyes. I've got an extra one, don't worry. and a brown piece of construction paper with shapes, an oval and 2 circles. So for this craft, you're going to need a pair of scissors. I've got my scissors right here. And you're going to need some glue, and you can use the regular school glue, or you can use a stick of glue, whichever you're comfortable with. Again, either one works. If they use the school glue, they're developing their muscles when they squeeze. If they use the stick, they are learning how much pressure to apply and also working on their grip. So either one of those works. And this is a cutting craft, which makes some people nervous, but it's okay. Go ahead and let your child practice cutting. It's really important for when they go to kindergarten that they have this skill. So they're going to cut out their shapes on the line. It's okay if it is not perfect. And again, this is an excellent time to talk about the different shapes and what makes them different. These shapes do not have edges, but one is very long and one is very small. One is a circle and one is an oval. So it's a nice time to talk about the differences between the shapes. What makes them different? How are they similar? All right. Let me put my scissors away. I think I'm done with those for now. So we're going to pick up our bag, and of course this flap here is going to be where we start working on the base. So they can get their glue ready. Again, whichever type of glue they have is fine. And if they're not putting enough glue on, encourage them to press harder. If they're putting too much glue on, work on applying less pressure. Okay. They'll take their rectangle, line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. And press. Now you can talk about what they want to add next. All right, what could each of these shapes be? Well, we know he's going to have some eyes. So we'll go ahead and put those on first. But you can do it in whichever order works for you and your child. Okay, so I've got my glue stick is falling apart. So I'm going to add my eyes. And then what should come next? I think this could be his mouth. What do you think? I don't think this is his mouth, because there are 2 of these. So this is a good idea, or a good opportunity to talk through and use their imagination on what these shapes could be and where they could go. So I think this is his mouth. And I'm going to glue that on. And I think these could be his ears. So I'm going to put these on. Now these could go in front or they could go behind. It's up to your child. And it's okay if it doesn't look exactly like the picture on the sample. Because everyone's artwork is different and unique. Alright, so there he is, but I'm missing something. I think I need a marker or a crayon so that I can draw a face on his mouth. He needs a nose, and he needs a smile. So this is a great opportunity to practice with a pencil or a marker or a crayon our writing skills and gripping those writing utensils. And their monkey face can look however they want it to look. If they want it to be silly, or if they want it to be happy, or surprised, that's okay. It doesn't have to be a smiley face. Here's my puppet. Oh, I almost forgot my pipe cleaner. Okay, so this hole is punched through the bag, so you want to open the bag up and decide which one you're going to put it in. It's got 4 different holes there to choose from. I'm going to put it on this side. I'm going to just carefully put it through. If it rips accidentally, you can use any of the other ones, and that's okay. And I'm going to twist, twist, twist. And this is an excellent opportunity to practice twisting with your fingers. We don't get to do this very often in daily life. Twisting is not a skill that we use very much anymore. So this is always a welcome opportunity. Then we're going to take our finger and we're going to curl it around so you can make a twisty tail. There we go. And of course they can shape this however they want for their tail. And then your puppet is ready. And this is a little tiny bag for tiny hands. And now we're going to work those hand muscles, making their puppet talk. I'm hungry, George. I think I'd like some ice cream. All right. And that was our Finger Gym to Go Bananas kit. We hope that you have a lot of fun doing these activities with your children. When you're finished, you can go ahead and message those to us on Facebook at Virginia Beach Public Library, or you can send them to us on Instagram at VBP Library. Thanks. Have a great day.